Welcome back to Popcom, and I just wanted to start off by saying that I completely dropped the ball on Batman Day. I, for some reason, just didn't have time to get out there, and I didn't pick anything up. However, I did go on barnesandnoble.com on Batman Day, and they had a sale going on, 30% off any collectibles or any trade paperbacks, anything like that. So there was 30% off that. And then it was, if you buy any 2 trade paperbacks, you get the 3rd free. So I ended up looking through my comic collection and just realized that I don't have anything Batman in my collection. So I was like, okay, well, what would be a good jumping point to kind of get onto, Batman? And so I decided to go with the Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder New 52 Batman. And I ended up finding the complete set on Barnes & Noble. So everything out the door with the buy 2 get 1 free. I got volumes 1 through 6. I paid $55 with tax, everything out the door. That's a really good deal and very hard to beat. So I wanted to kind of go through and show you guys the trade paperbacks that I got, the complete New 52 Batman set. And what I'm going to probably end up doing too, just for my collection's sake, is I'll probably just go and get the back issues individually and put those into modern Mylar and have that for my personal collection, and then I'll use these trade paperbacks as like my reader copy. So without further ado, I want to go ahead and get into volume 1. This is the Court of Owls, volume 1, and my personal opinion, I feel that Scott Snyder and Greg Capullo just absolutely just did such an amazing job. The way they drew the villains, they took like that animated feel to it and they just turned it up like 1,000 degrees and just made them more dark and more villainous and just more I don't even know the word, just they made them more dark basically, and I just really like that. But yeah, here's volume 1, Greg Capullo, Scott Snyder, and volume 1 collects issues 1 through 7. And I just want to show you some of the art in here, just the action explosion and just the colors and the way they drew Batman, and it's just so awesome. And like even the beginning right here, when I was kind of just flipping through, when I first got this, I was just floored to see, like, look how they drew like Two-Face. That's just so like gruesome, and just it's not so animated and kid friendly. This is very much darker, and just they did such a great job on this series. And I mean, I haven't gone through any of these, so I'm gonna have a lot of reading ahead of me. But I mean, even these splash pages, like, they're just so awesome, just so well done and drawn, and it just has so much feeling and that it evokes, when you go through here and you're reading this stuff. It's just, I mean, to me, it's just amazing. Really cool stuff. So anyways, that's volume 1, Court of Owls, 1 through 7. So that's the first one. Number 2 is The City of Owls. And once again, that's Scott Snyder, Capullo. As this series, continues to go on, I see that like they start adding more people to this, like Jason Fabok, Raphael Albuquerque, and so on. So this one's volume 2, City of Owls, and this collects issues 8 through 12. And then just like here's some of the art as well. Just really cool stuff. I mean, I'm really looking forward to getting into this and reading it. Here's another splash page. Just so awesome. So I mean, I really encourage you guys, if you don't have this in your collection or you're debating, I would say go for it. Pull the trigger on New 52 Batman. So this one ends on 8 through 12. And then it also has the Batman Annual 1 on this one as well. And then, I mean, even look right here, this art right here, that's just so cool to me. That's awesome. So 8 through 12, and then the next one is The Death of the Family with Joker. I mean, look at that cover. Awesome. I mean, the way they drew the new Joker, the new 52 Joker, is just so much like more cynical and just so like where he's wearing that mask like made out of like skin, like Leatherface kind of like to me that's just like that really brings evokes a lot of like feeling and emotion and just shows you how dark Joker is. So this is volume 3, Death of the Family. In the back of this one, it shows that it's 13 through 17 on this one, and yeah, I'm really liking this type of Joker. Here's Joker again, wearing that like mask made out of somebody else's skin, and I really like how dark this Joker is, and just the colors and just how vibrant it is. It's just so awesome. I just really can't wait until I get into reading this series. I'll probably just smash through it pretty quickly. It looks like it's going to be a good read. So that's volume 3, Death of the Family. Once again, it's 13 through 17, and then this next one is volume 4, 0 Year Secret City. And this one looks like they brought on Danny Mickey and FCO Placencia. So those are people I'm not too familiar with, but I mean, this is really cool art right here on the cover. He's holding his cowl. On the back of this one, it doesn't have anywhere I couldn't see. It doesn't show you what this issue collects, what the what it is. Like, because this last one was 13 through 17, so I'm assuming this is 18 through 20 something. It just doesn't show, unless this is like a spin-off story or something. I'm not too sure. If you guys know more about it, please leave it in the comments and let me know. So that's volume 4, Zero City. Then volume 5 it's a lot thicker. You can tell by the thickness of here. This one is a lot thicker, so it might have more issues in this one. This one has 25 through 27, and then 29 through 33. So this Batman 0 Year, I'm not too sure where it actually goes in the series, but it is volume 3. Yeah, this one, or volume 4, and then this one's volume 5. This 0 Year Dark City volume 5. So I don't know if it picks up after Death in the Family and it goes from 18 through 24, 25, and then this one picks up from 25 to 27. Not too sure. If you guys know, let me know. But this one looks pretty cool. Batman's like on like a building top, and it looks like it's like all has a bunch of like overgrown like shrubbery right here. And then it has like the sun in the background, the sunset. He's using a bow and arrow. I don't know what that's about. But as you can see, the cover art, or the art in this one is just phenomenal as well. So I'm gonna have to kind of figure out how this goes in the series. That's volume 5. And then the last volume is volume 6, The Graveyard Shift. And this one also, let's see, it collects Batman 0, 18 through 20, 28, 34, and then the second annual. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna have to stop one of the books at when it ends on the 17, and then read 0 and 18 through 20, and then jump back to the other book and then read the in between, and then there's only 28, and then I think one of them has 29. So I'll figure out the order and how I need to come back and forth and jump back and forth. But yeah, this is all 6 volumes, and it has all the Batman issues in it. So here it is, volume 6, volume 5, volume 4, volume 3, volume 2, and volume 1. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. I'm a big reader. I know a lot of the comic community. You guys just collect the covers, and you're pretty much a comic cover collector. And there's nothing wrong with that, but let me know what you guys think as far as what you guys think on what I should do. As far as like I said, I'm gonna use these as my reader copies, and then I'll go and collect the actual covers of the individual books and put them in that modern Mylar. If you have any tips on that, on what I should use, what sizes I should use for the modern Mylar, maybe halfbacks or fullbacks, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think of this series. Do you guys have the series? Do you enjoy the series? Are you a Batman fan? Let me know. Let's have a little discussion, and leave your comments below. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, if you like what I do, I do pop reviews, comic reviews, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Always leave comments. I always try my best to reply to all comments that are on my page. And as always, until next time, stay awesome.